Good morning, friends. Welcome in our channel Knowledge Book. Today's subject is 7 QC tools. 7 QC tools are the graphical and statistical techniques for identifying and solving the issues related to the quality. These tools are used for basic training and simple to apply for quality related issues. This gives a fair idea of dimensional trend. From that, we can understand and calculate the solutions for any complex issues. What are these 7 QC tools? Check sheet, cause and effect diagram, Pareto chart, stratification, scatter diagram, histogram, and control chart. The first is a check sheet. Check sheet is a document used to collect the all real-time data at the particular location where the dimensions are generating. The data is captured can be a qualitative or a quantitative related to the quality. These tools are used with the basic training and simple to apply for a quality related issue. This gives a fair idea of dimensional trend. From that we can understand and calculate the solutions for any complex issues. This is used to quantify a type of problems, quantify the defects by type, defect by location, and defects by period. This is an example of check sheet. Here you can see the vertically we identified the defects, and horizontally the all the defects are monitored in a quantity in a week's time. We can take the actions as per the severity and the major quantity which is identified in this chart. Second is a cause and effect diagram. Cause and effect diagram is also known as a fishbone diagram or Histogram diagram. It identifies many possible causes of problems and sort idea into a useful categories. This diagram identifies the possible root cause for any problem and their effects. This is required a brainstorming session for identifying the issues. This cause effect diagram looks like this. All the causes are bifurcated into a people, method, measurement, machine, environment, material. All the causes are written down in all the categories, and actions will be taken on these all the causes, and that will affect on the all the actions, and then we will get the expected result for the quality. Third is a Pareto diagram. This chart contains a bar and line graph where the individual values are represented in descending order by bar, or cumulative total is represented by a line. This chart is basically on the concept of 80-20 principle. 80% problems are caused because of 20% of the major factors, and 20% of the problems are caused because of many minor factors. This helps to focus on the cause that will have a greatest impact. Here you can see the many problems are identified, and the 80% problems are lies between the first two issues. If we take action on the first two issues, then 80% problem will be solved, and the 20% problems will be solved by taking actions on the severity of the that problem. Stratification. Stratification is the method of collecting data into a subcategory to understand meaningful information of existing problems. In this, we will take a one example. In a customer complaint, we can divide all these into a nature of complaint, effect generation area, and responsible person. In the nature of complaint also, we can divide or stratify this into a delivery of complaint is related to the quality, related to transparent, related to quantity, related to wrong papers. All this we can stratify so that we can take appropriate actions. Here one of the example, the person's late coming in a week's time, so that we can take actions when which date the persons are coming late and how many persons are coming late, so that we can take the appropriate actions. Fifth is a scattered diagram. This chart is graphically representative of two relative variables. Relationship between two variables can be entered from the shape of the clouds on the graph. Here you can see all the scatter diagrams. Here first is scatter diagram shows the positive linear correlation between the x-axis and y-axis. Second diagram says a negative linear correlations that in a x-axis and y-axis. Then third is no relations. Here there is a no relations of all the points in x-axis and y-axis, and here the linear relation between the x-axis and y-axis. By this we can take the actions if our process is stable or not. Sixth is a histogram. This is a bar chart representing a frequency distribution on each bar. This measures current pattern and extend the variation. This will give the direction of actions required to bring a process under the control. Here you can see the histogram. In x-axis there are the days, in y-axis are the defects. In which day, which defects, minor or major defects, are quantified in a histogram, in a bar chart, so that we can take actions on the defects. Control chart. Control chart is also known as a Sheward chart. Chart is used for statistical process control to determine the manufacturing process is in good state of control. The purpose of control chart is to determine if the process is stable and capable within the current conditions. In control chart, data are plotted against the average mean line with the upper lower limit and the lower limit. It shows the process is stable or shift against the mean line. Here you can see there is a upper lower limit and the lower limit and the mean line. All the data is plotted against the mean line, and all the data shows in the upper lower limit and lower limit. Only the third part is going out of control, so that we can identify our process is within control or not, so and take the actions to close or to come our process within the controls, and all the results should be lies between the upper lower limit and the lower control limit. These all are the 7 QC tools. If you like this video, you please like this video and subscribe, so that you can get all the informative videos in the next time. Thank you.